Hi everyone, and welcome to day number 8 of the Friendly Junk Journal People's 12 Days of Junk Journal Gift Idea Tutorials. Today we are going to make a winter-themed pop-up journal card. And I was looking around on YouTube trying to find some ideas because I've never made a pop-up card. And I'm kind of going to follow along with and kind of modify some ideas that I saw on YouTube. So for this, we're going to need a couple pieces of paper and glue, scissors. So for mine, I'm going to use cardstock. I'm going to use a piece of white cardstock, and I have a piece of green construction paper. You can use 2 sheets of construction paper if you want. You can use 2 pieces of cardstock. You can use whatever kind of paper makes your heart happy. So what we're going to do is make a card that's going to be your typical greeting card size. So this is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it in half and then fold the half in half so that we'll have a card like so. That might not have been a very good description. So it's 8.5 by 11, so we'll take this to 5.5. So we have enough to make 2 cards, and I'm going to make 2 cards because I'm going to do them, I'm going to reverse them. So put that aside for now. Now this is not an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. I think this was 12, so I want it, so I'm going to make 2, so we'll do it a little bit right around 11. We'll save this little extra for something else. Now is this 8.5? No, that's a little bit bigger too. Wow, that's crooked. Oh my goodness. This paper cutter seriously does not line up nice and straight. It drives me crazy. So now we have this to about an 8.5 by 11, I hope. The imperfection is not a big deal, so we want that by 5.5. And now we have the fixings to make 2 cards. And I'm going to do them in reverse. They're going to be mirrors of each other. I'll do the same thing with both of them, but we'll just have them mirror each other. So for the first one, what we'll do is we'll just take the white piece of paper, or the outer part, fold it in half, and that'll be our basic card. Then what we do, and this is following along with what I've seen on a few YouTube tutorials, fold it in half. That's not completely, it didn't cut completely straight, so we'll even that out later. There's my scissors. So what we do next is take our scissors about an inch-ish from the bottom, cut to, we don't need precise measurements for this, cut to about 3/4 or a little more than 3/4 of the way across. Then take that from that point and we'll fold a triangle like so. Not all the way to the very top. We'll come close to the top and fold along this triangle. And I just like to make sure I've got the fold nice and firm. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors and cut slits in here. And we'll cut only up to the fold line, this diagonal fold. So I have a bunch of little pieces like so. Then what we're going to want to do is take every second one, bring it forward, and fold it upwards. The second one, we leave that down, then we go up to the third one, fold at the edge of our original triangle, fold the little center piece, fourth one goes down, fifth one comes up, and the final one, oops, hang on a second, this is 2. I want one more tiny little bit at the very, very top. So that the very point of the tree is folded up. Then what we'll see happens is when we tuck this in, and we will glue this in just a moment, and we'll trim off all our little extras. When you open it up, you'll have a little pop-up tree. So what we'll do is we're going to glue this down, and I'm just going to use my glue stick. We'll do one side at a time. So glue all of the part that is facing us. That's the word I'm looking for. Glue down these guys. I'm gluing my fingers to it. And then get that nice and flush with the fold. And then close up without sticking too much to it. I'm sticking to it. Just make sure you're getting it nice and flush in there. And then press it down. And then you'll see that these pieces are going to be attached, and every second piece is going to be facing upwards. And then do the same on the other half. And again, bring the paper over and fold it down and seal it up. And then once you're done, you have a nice little pop-up Christmas tree. So we'll want to go through, since I didn't get this lined up perfectly, We'll just trim off the excess. And then again on the inside because I didn't quite line it up perfectly. And there we go. A nice little card for doing a little bit of journaling in here. If you want, you can put a few little decorations. If you have some little stickers of decorations. I don't have a star. I really need a star sticker to place at the very top of the tree and put a few little dots or a few little decorations along the tree if you want, or into the background pieces if you want. But there we have it. A really quick, easy kind of replication of some videos I saw. And you can just use it, tuck it into your journal. If you want, you can do all kinds of nice decorating on here. Do some writing on the inside. And there we go. So we want to look at, I want to do a second one in reverse. So this will be our outside. So fold that in half. And the same with the inside. Fold it in half. Take your scissors. Cut along the bottom, then fold in a triangle. And again, not to the top because you don't want this, you want to have a little bit of space at the very top here. And then same thing, go through and cut a whole bunch of little slits in here, and each cut only coming to the line on our triangle that we folded. Then once we open it up, we pop every second one, fold it up towards us. I'm having a bit of a fight with this top one. But there we go. Just firm that up if you want. And we'll have the same idea, except now we have a white Christmas tree with the green peeking out. Another thing you can do is cut another piece of paper, in this case in green, so that all of this is covered up and it's only the tree that's peeking out. I haven't done it that way, but that's an option that you can also do. So again, just take your glue, little bit of glue down each of the branches, I guess we call them. Again, try to tuck it in as evenly as you can. And again, the same on the other side. There we go. Now we have a white Christmas tree with a little bit of the green peeking out. So we can do opposites, reverse the colors on them. You can make these cards any size you want. They don't have to be this specific size. Let's just trim this little excess off. So there we go. 2 little pop-up journaling cards. Again, like I say, just following along with some ideas that I saw on YouTube and kind of building on it and doing a little bit different, but doing 2 opposite cards that mirror each other. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed that and hope you give them a try. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye now.